controller, I have an alcohol, I have a bottle opener, I'm good to go.
Wow, you, Christopher Contronius. Drinking and alcohol.
Drinking?
What's become of...
I know, it's I'm averaging like one a week, I'm out of control.
Truly out of control. Oh, charge faster, you stupid thing.
For some reason, on the topic of charge faster, my pink left Joy-Con just completely ran out of juice on its own while in my Switch and docked. And when I plugged it in, it just like didn't notice it.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned about the fact that my pink Joy-Con cannot get charged like that anymore.
That there's broken right there, man.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Neat.
Not neat. Anyway, Duncan, fuck you. Jordan, how are you liking Vonnegut's great socialist work?
Oh, I'm only like 10 pages in, so it's fine so far. But we'll see.
You know, I think I just stumbled in on like the most Jordan and Chris conversation.
You definitely did, my good sir. My good sir, man.
I think I heard Vonnegut and socialism in the same sentence.
Listen,
Man, we're becoming a bit stereotypical, aren't we?
Pretty much two cornerstones of your guys' personalities.
Jordan told me he was reading a book that I have read, and the main character in that book is named after famous Indiana socialist Eugene Victor Debs.
I see. Okay.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
And
And Bare Naked Ladies wrote a song based on it.
Oh God, if only. I have created a hub since Duncan didn't.
Okay.
and
I don't think my thing's turning on yet.
well,
Yeah, the Switch definitely like super dies when it dies.
Yeah, it takes like fucking 15 minutes for it to charge back up.
To like 1%. It is pretty frustrating. The new Switches are apparently supposed to be really
weird,
good.
but a plane is coming over my house.
No! Oh no!
At your house? Where you
Man, I hope
live?
I'm sorry, man. That's
I hope it's not gonna bomb me.
strange. Nah, those came and went.
Did I ever clip that and send it to you?
It's in one of the compilations.
Okay, because I couldn't remember which video I just gave up on immediately.
I love Jordan's reaction in that one because he's like calm and collected for the whole time, and then he's just like, there's like another plane that goes over it, and he's like, okay, what's with the fucking planes?
Yeah.
A valid question.
You know, we've all wondered that.
Well, it was at that moment. There's just so many fucking planes, just one after
I know.
another, and I was just very tired of it.
Don't you hate it when there's something missing from your item pouch and you don't
Your
know
life?
what it is?
You can't figure out what it is, and you feel like you're running in circles at all times.
Where?
Is that sounds like a song? Is it?
It's not even. It's just me.
Okay.
Cell phone. Cell phone. Cell phone?
Cell phone?
Dude, every day.
Let's see if my fucking thing will work now.
So didn't we need something that was not Uconlos?
Tim, I think we both need Uconlos gems.
Okay.
Which is why I was trying to locate a cellular telephone so that I could Karanico.
I see.
Where the fuck did I put this bitch?
Oh. What? Oh, there we go.
Oh shit.
What is this?
Yeah, I mean, works better.
Oh, there it is. No,
Where?
there it is? No.
What have I done?
You doomed us all.
Where the hell? Oh, okay.
It's somewhere in this small apartment.
I need Ukanlos Shovel Jaw Plus.
I found it.
What? Was it right next to you?
No, it was like under a blanket on my couch.
Okay. To be fair, I think I lost count of how many times I left my phone in the bathroom when we lived in the house and like searched over the entire house except the bathroom trying to find it.
There were a number of times when I went to use the washroom and just immediately exited, being like, Tim, your phone was on it was just on the ground.
I always put it in the same place.
It wasn't even. Oh, it was on the ground, and then once the fan broke, I think it ended up on the fan.
Oh, that's right. Yep. The fan that was always facing upward.
For ventilation?
For no moldination?
And then it broke like 3 months in, and we were just like, eh.
Yeah, it super broke, and then after you and I were gone, I think it got incredibly moldy.
Oh, I absolutely believe it. Tim, I'm going to post the quest that gives a 10% chance of Ukanlos gem.
Okay.
I need one.
Is this high rank or G at this point?
I believe it's still high rank.
Okay.
Everyone, my cat's name, one of Gus's nicknames from Psych.
We know, Duncan. God.
I was explaining it to someone else. How about you get the fuck off my back?
There is no one else.
It's a pretty good recurring bit. I'll give it to him. And you know I don't give much to Duncan.
That's true.
That's true.
Almost nothing.
Not much leeway there.
Except for a whole bunch of shit. For no reason.
For no reason? No reason.
I don't know who started the mutually assured destruction between the two of us.
I am almost certain it was you.
Yeah.
I don't have a stake in this battle. I mean, to be fair, I very, very quickly had to get used to how antagonistically Duncan treated me.
Yep.
When I thought I was real good at Smash Bros, and he would beat me every so often and tell me it was because I suck and I'm the worst at Smash Bros. I'm like, I've never heard someone say this to me before.
Well, you also like kind of fed into it with your general responses.
Yeah, early on
I don't ever remember telling you were the worst at Smash. I mean, if I was, it was obviously a bit. But
no. What did you always used to say? You always used to say one specific thing. Like, what wasn't it like because you jerk yourself off at night or something like that?
Oh, that's because you touch yourself at night. Yes.
Yeah, that's.
What an incredibly high school thing to say.
Very much so.
We were incredibly just out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So.
This is
We
true.
were indeed.
Hey folks, this apple cider that I bought because I was like, oh, a cider? Oh, it says Ace on it? Yeah, I'll spend money on that. It's pretty good.
Oh, I know Ace Cider.
Is it the pineapple one?
No, I just went with apple to start.
Okay.
You know, I got the.
Cider that's good.
Okay, I'll listen. The next time I go, I'll try the pineapple cider.
I think
I
it's
got
generally a bit
some-
too sweet, but it is good. It's fine.
Yes, the problem I have with ciders is like how much sugar they normally have in them.
Yeah.
I found this one cider that they were just selling at Jewel. It was like I think it was an Illinois brand or whatever, and it had 0 sugar in it. And I was like, how is this going to taste? So I bought a 6-pack, and it was actually really good.
This has amazingly enough, nutrition facts on the bottle.
That is baffling.
Incredible, an amazing brewery so far. 3 grams of sugar.
That's not bad.
That's very
I don't
dry in
Yeah.
terms of.
Yeah, it is pretty dry. Maybe I'm misremembering them.
Yeah, because like
Gluten free.
the Angry Orchard green apple one, I think that has like 23 grams of sugar in it or something.
And that's like the more controlled one. That's the less sweet one.
Yeah.
And all ciders should be gluten free, Chris. Like,
That makes sense. Yeah.
barring.
I love that they put gluten free on everything now when it never had gluten in it.
Listen, there are celiacs out there. They'll
Yeah, I
die.
know, But it's like a
die.
No, I will kill them.
like,
No.
Oh, you're intolerant to anything? Sorry. Everyone knows that a tolerant society must not tolerate intolerance. Therefore, all celiacs must die.
Chris, where's that mental meeting?
Because
This isn't how
somehow
the English language works.
murdering people with an intolerance to something is considered tolerant, I guess.
I wouldn't put it past us at this point.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sorry for laughing at my own joke so much, but
That was very good, though. That was the best you have ever used words in your whole life.
honestly, you know, you might be right. I didn't take my right set, so whatever. It will still die in like 8 minutes.
Yeah, I brought my Hame gear, and I don't really know why, but this thing just gets so pierced. It's basically Pierce Brosnan.
Well, that was a decision you made.
Pierce Brosnan and
Thank you so much, Duncan, for giving
And,
that a laugh.
Pierce Brosnan and Punch Drunk Love. Was he in that movie?
Pierce Brosnan's in what?
Punch Drunk Love. Was he in that movie?
That's
Is that the one?
is that an Adam Sandler?
No.
Might be.
Chris, what's the one that, like, your sister did, like, an essay on how it's similar to Iron Man or whatever?
Oh, Iron Man 3 has the same plot as Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Well, it's
Oh,
directed by the same person.
Right, and that's
Right.
also she didn't write an essay on it. She just told me that once.
oh. It's a little different.
She
That's
Just a little
somewhat different.
she
You wrote a word essay into your ear holes.
in also known as she had a conversation with me.
You wrote a word essay into your ear hole.
Tim. God.
Like humans do.
Guys, I majored in music, okay?
Not word essays and ear holes. Well, I
No,
mean ear holes a little
music-
bit.
Music is a word.
It's a sound essay.
Okay, sure.
Do people need the shovel jaw?
I think it probably increases odds of something. So
I need the shovel jaw plus, so I do not need the high
Alright.
rank one.
I can't tell if my Joy-Con is very broken or if I'm lagging a lot.
Okay, this guy just decided to snowball me like 8 times in a row.
and you deserved it probably. You were shooting him, right?
I mean, correct.
Nah, man. I mean,
Every time a hunter is hit by anything, it is completely deserved. But
We are trying to kill these beautiful creatures.
this one's kind of ugly.
Yeah, this
And-
one's pretty fucking.
But also
deserves it.
literally minding his own business in a place where no humans are at any point.
Entirely secluded.
Yeah.
We built a camp specifically near its like living quarters to murder it.
Pretty much.
Seems like
I mean-
a good
and-
place to set up shop, coincidentally.
Really, it's his fault for continuing to live here.
Yeah.
He did that after like 3 of his like compatriots got
Why?
killed, but nope.
Why do I
Oof.
keep letting my children live here?
There's a lot of lag going on. Zuconlos is teleporting quite a bit.
Oh, is it for you?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
must,
that's what it is.
that
That's
must
what it
just
is.
be an-
That's the thing he does. Leave me alone.
He did
Uh,
not
so-
leave you alone.
Oh
Dude,
my
Connor
watch.
was using up all the bandwidth with his World of Warcraft.
Tim, did you just do the "you are already dead" thing?
Sure.
Because you sounded
because
disinterested.
teleporting, I was. It's kind of a dead meme, so
It felt like you did. It felt like you did it out of obligation.
Playing
yeah.
this game online, voice chatting, and watching TV on my computer.
Oh well, yeah,
Oh, that's possibly it.
yeah.
Well,
You
stop
have a
doing
device
what
limit
are,
on your Wi-Fi at all?
stop doing what are all of those things.
Tim, what you were probably thinking?
Oh!
I don't really think it's that. This game lags pretty consistent. Oh, goodbye, Tail.
Tim, why would you do this to us?
I mean, I just got hit square in the face. I was running, but it was against one of those invisible walls on the edge of the area.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It did not work.
There's a very good reason for why you just died.
Duncan,
Don't We all see it coming. We all see it coming.
Duncan, we're past this.
Duncan, we're 25. We're essentially 25-year-olds. Duncan, Jordan already is.
Yeah, I'm a literal 25-year-old.
Yeah, you can't do this, Duncan.
I'm a quarter of a century man.
It's because you stopped touching yourself at night.
That's true. I haven't touched myself since freshman year of college.
This was only slightly better.
Tim never bathes. Tim has never entered a shower. He's a very physically unclean boy.
To go back like a minute. I don't know what it was Jordan was saying, but I thought he just said I'm a short 25-year-old. And I was amused by it.
I wouldn't say.
No.
I don't know if by any metrics Jordan would be considered short.
I'm about average height.
Yeah.
I think maybe
Yeah.
among the white population specifically, I might be considered like on the short end of average, but among the general U.S. population, I think almost exactly at average.
Tim, what you were thinking of with my sister is she wrote her college thesis
On The Hobbit, right?
on the basically what Lindsay Ellis made a documentary out of.
Yeah.
And she loves that documentary by Lindsay Ellis. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
said that.
Super good set of videos.
What I said was that I'm already 25 years old, or I am literally 25 years old, or something. And then I said I'm a quarter of a century man.
Oh yeah, it was quart. I heard short.
Oh, okay. Valid. I'll give you that one. Tim, you're valid.
Yes. Thank you. Wow.
Duncan, thin ice. Jordan, you're valid.
Yes, thank you.
I've said like 4 things today.
And they've all been bad.
Jeez.
And 2 of them were because you touch yourself.
No, I said because you stopped touching yourself.
It's a variant.
True.
I gave you credit as being
It's a
not quite as
subspecies.
terrible, but
Completely
not
different
digging
thing.
out of that hole. It'd be like if I offered you a shovel or a stick of dynamite, and you're like, "I'll just take the shovel to dig deeper here."
I don't think you would dig in that sense with a stick of dynamite. You would definitely blow yourself up.
Yeah, but it would be very effective at getting you deeper in the hole. Oh, that might not be true. You might be just all
Probably
over the place after that.
It depends where the
Like, just-
dynamite is in relation to you. God, this freaking Rob Liefeld Captain America staring me in the face at all moments.
Oh, right.
God,
I forgot about that.
him and both of his breasts.
Be blacked out on national television. Think about that.
You can pull up
What?
the pinned messages if you want to see DD Mega Doodoo or Garfield propaganda.
I want to see. I wouldn't mind seeing the DD Mega Doodoo, but I definitely don't want
Why
to
is
see the
it-
Garfield propaganda.
Hold on, why
Didn't get it.
is the guy who posted DD Mega Doodoo's name Count Dooku? Why does it
That's a
Count
picture.
Dooku?
Honest.
What is? Did Count Dooku post this?
I mean, Count Dooku is dead, both figuratively and literally.
Well,
Yeah. Way to bring down the room, man.
wow, yeah, that was posted by Count Dooku. So
Palpatine. What happened was Palpatine. The Anakin thing was happening. Palpatine he said do it, and that sparked something in Christopher Lee's mind. He's like, do. I gotta post that, and then he whipped out his Jedi phone.
Wow, Chris, stop. There.
Chris, did you just say Jedi phone?
Oh my god, I didn't even mean to. I said Jedi phone. Legitimately not even realizing how good I am.
Yeah. So we're doing another one of those.
Yeah, I didn't get the gem.
All right.
I don't think good is the word you're looking for.
Then what would you say I'm looking for?
Not these droids.
God.
That's that's where my brain was sitting as well.
I'm glad I'm the one who says all the jokes you're thinking of, Tim, but think better of saying.